Hello Virgo, and welcome to my channel. This is Scorpio Moon Tarot. Here to give you your August 2018 reading. I am aware it is the 11th of August right now, so please do understand that this will be from the 11th of August onwards. Some of the circumstances in the messages may be pertaining to things that may have happened already in August for you, or these are things to come for you. I have to admit, as I was shuffling, so I've pre-shuffled the cards for you, they've all been cleared. I'm getting the message for you to have patience. I don't know what that's relative to right now, but I feel the cards are quite skittish coming out. There was a lot of cards that kept wanting to jump out. I do feel maybe some of you may be feeling quite impatient, or you're waiting for something right now. Message from Spirit, from the Divine, the universe is telling you to have patience. I'm also feeling quite blocked in my throat chakra. So I don't know whether this is something of a communication that you're waiting for, that you are not being able to speak about right now. This just could be a message for someone in particular, but that's what I'm getting right now. So if that's a message for you, there you go. This is for Sun, Moon, Venus and Rising. So if you're Virgo, you're a Virgo ascendant, or you are a Virgo moon, this also may be relative to you. Please do understand it is a collective reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. You know, if this message is not for you, you're more than welcome to click off and maybe check out some of the other videos. So maybe if you're a Pisces moon, check out Pisces, because it may be more relevant to you right now. Also, if you are dominant in a particular sign, I'm very dominant in Scorpio, even though my sun is in Pisces. I have Scorpio moon, I have Scorpio Mars, and I have Scorpio Neptune. So I do tend to check out Scorpio's readings just in case, because sometimes it's more relevant. But yeah, let's see what's going on for you, Virgo. August 2018. So, Spirit, can we please get one card for the current situation? For August 2018, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Thank you. Okay. So this, again, patience. Maybe you're waiting on something. You're waiting for some victory here with this Six of Wands energy. What is the challenge here for Virgo? What is it in the challenge position? Okay. Virgo, some of you, I feel that some of you may be in a creative industry, or an industry that you are waiting to be recognized for something, waiting to be recognized for your talents. You could be waiting for victory on a new job. There's definitely something here. You could be waiting for some success with a Leo, but let's keep going. What did I tell you? Patience, okay? So maybe you have felt like you've been very patient, you know, maybe this is your demeanor. I mean, Virgo, yes, you are patient. We can also be perfectionists. I'm Vedic Virgo in my ascendant. But yeah, this is definitely something of hard work, working towards something, patience in your past. So let's go, keep going. Virgo bringing you to this situation right now? Thank you. Okay. External environments. Thank you. Okay. Virgo, hopes and fears. Okay. I'm going to take this because it did want to come out. Oh, okay. And the outcome for Virgo for August 2018. Okay. One more card for the outcome here. Let's clarify the outcome. Okay, bottom of the deck, 7 of Pentacles, sorry, 8 of Pentacles, working hard on a project, maybe something in the material world, working towards something of a goal, somewhat. There is this, obviously, a patience again, so I did kind of pick up on some element of needing to be patient, but I do feel that you may be working very hard on something. There is attention to detail, which is typically Virgoing, and also, obviously, this is earth energy with the coins, the pentacles, so this is you, Virgo, working on a project, working on a relationship, working on something in your life, and really paying attention to the details. Let's see what we got for you, Virgo. Okay, so Virgo, your current energy, 6 of Wands, again, victory, moving towards a goal, public acclaim, being kind of noticed for your successes, and really working towards, some of you may be in the public eye, some of you may be just working towards a job. I do feel very much that with this distant past energy, this is something that you've been working on. For some of you have been working on your material wealth. Some of you have been working on a project that is now coming to fruition, or you've been waiting to come to fruition. But I do see, again, you have been patient for a very long time, and message from the divine is to be continue to be patient. I know that you feel like you've been waiting a long time for this, whatever this is right now for you, but I do feel that, it is telling you that patience is a virtue, and it also, just keep in this energy. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, a Leo. Some of you may be really trying to work towards, or feeling like you are kind of coming to some kind of victory with a Leo. This could also be children for some of you. Maybe some of you have been having issues with children, and somehow, somewhere, things have started to move forward. I do see this as a challenge card, but I do feel that maybe this as well for some of you is that, you're working on something, you're feeling the recognition right now, but you may still not be quite fulfilled with the sun, in reverse, well, in the challenge position, which I always see in the reverse. Maybe some of you are a little bit burnt out. You may be feeling a little bit unenthusiastic right now regarding possibly a Leo. Not necessarily has to be a Leo, but I do feel that some of you are feeling maybe a little bit cloudy, especially as we move into the reading here. Recent past, again, the throat chakra is very blocked. Recent past, 5 of Pentacles, so this is the kind of, poverty card in a way, and that doesn't necessarily mean just on a financial level. This could just mean emotional poverty. Maybe you are not feeling like you've seen the rewards recently, but I do feel like you've come out of this energy because you are now in this victorious energy here. So maybe there's been a breakthrough in something in your life where you've actually just been waiting for this this thing to come through. You now feel like you really are succeeding in moving forward, and maybe this is just, the challenge is to just really find the joy in it. Maybe you're not appreciating, or you're not finding the joy as much as you could be in this victory. Maybe you're thinking, I thought this would be better. I thought I'd be happier with this this situation. However, with the 5 of Pentacles here, this kind of some of you have probably been dealing with anxiety in the recent past. Some of you may have unfortunately had home issues or problems with home, and you are now working towards kind of finding your happiness here. So I do feel this is past energy. I don't feel with the other cards here that you are still in this kind of lack mentality, or a situation where you may have been left out in the cold. This is two people who are, they're still fighting on, but they're not, they feel emotionally exhausted. This is what I'm getting. I feel like, maybe you are seeing this light. That you've worked very, very hard, and you've been patient, waiting for this thing to come to fruition. Because what I do see here is this waiting. So you are being patient. Perhaps at this point you kind of gave up a little bit. You lost a bit of faith in whatever this is. Whether this could even be an earth sign. You could be waiting for an offer from another earth sign, sorry. So Taurus, Capricorn, and yourself, Virgo. But I do see some waiting for your ships to come in. Waiting, being patient. So I do feel you are in a patient energy. And you are just kind of waiting to reap these rewards. Perhaps you're waiting for somebody to come back. This can also mean people being abroad or in a hot country. So maybe you're waiting for somebody to come back to you. And this has left you in a little bit of a lack mentality in the recent past, because you've been waiting on them to come back. So perhaps you are waiting for a person to come back from a trip or international business trip, or this just could be you waiting on something to come to fruition. Again, with the Three of Wands, this is like looking at the bigger picture, waiting for these ships, waiting. There is a lot of waiting for you, Virgo, this month. This is what I'm seeing. Current energy for you is the moon, so things are still unclear. Maybe, yes, you are waiting, and this is why when we have the sun and the moon, for me, in this situation, I do feel that, maybe because this is a blockage, it could just be that you're still feeling slightly confused, or still, things are still unclear as to whether this is what you want, or this is going to be victorious. You do have the victory card, so I do feel things are moving forward, but maybe you're just not seeing it right now. This could also just be, you may just feel very hazy at this point. We do have a full moon solar eclipse tonight, and maybe this is just, you could be feeling the effects of that, and this is why things are still a little bit unclear for you. Let's see what else I'm getting here. Yeah, I just feel that, like, there's just so much waiting, that this is kind of, it's the illusion of the moon. It's not everything is clear right now to you. You just don't know. I just feel like you just don't know what happiness is, whether this is with a Leo, or you are just generally not really understanding what it is that can make you happy right now. That's what I'm getting, but I will do some clarification on these to go a little bit deeper. So in your external environment, Eight of Swords reversed and the Page of Pentacles reversed. So perhaps this offer that you are waiting on, which I'm guessing, it could, again, this could be an earth sign that you're dealing with. But I do feel that, you are, if this is yourself, you are coming out of this kind of almost self-sabotaging energy. I do feel that, externally things will become clearer. You may just not be seeing it right now. With the Eight of Swords reversed, I do feel, this is mental imprisonment of your own doing. But because it's in an external environment, it just could be that you have just felt, again, very unclear about things, or things haven't really come to fruition as you'd wanted them to right now. Again, Page of Pentacles, not receiving an offer in the physical world. So maybe this is kind of just been a trapped energy, but I do feel that this is kind of coming to light, whatever this is in the external environment. But we do have, you know, these pentacles I am seeing. So this could be just, you know, material, or it could just be relating to the earth sign that maybe some of you are dealing with, if not a Leo. Okay, so your hopes and fears. Well, you're hoping to balance out your emotions in this situation. You want to be patient, you know, like this is someone successfully juggling two things at once. And I do feel that this is what you want. You know that life is just not easy to, it doesn't always flow freely all the time. And I do feel there's a slight pessimism in this. You are, you know, again, coming back to the challenge card here, which is the Sun. It's actually just really allowing yourself to feel happy about whatever this victory is. Perhaps you feel like you don't deserve it, or perhaps you feel like, you know, you've still got to balance out. You can't be too happy, you can't be too sad, because you don't want to jeopardize whatever this is. That's what I'm getting here from this card, and especially, you know, again, earth energy, your energy. So this is very much, you know, you're being very practical about a situation and hoping to keep that balance and almost not lose your head in regards to this. So if it is something creative, if it is something that you're waiting on to get some recognition from, you are really balancing it out. You're hoping to keep this balance, not go too far in the clouds and happy about it, but also try not to go too low. But still, you're in this hazy energy of the moon. The Seven of Swords also in the fears section. You know, I feel like this, again, if this is something that you've been working on for a long time, and a project, or it's something that you've been waiting for this fruition, you really don't want to let it go. You know, you are not looking for anybody to kind of come in and steal your glory for this. But also this could be, if you are having challenges with a Leo here, you're just worried that, you know, they may be being deceptive towards you, and you're just fearing that. You're fearing your thoughts as well. I do feel that, you know, you're trying to balance out whether or not this person is being sincere to you. This is a message for some of you. So if you are dealing with a Leo, or you are dealing with, it doesn't necessarily have to be Leo, but if you're dealing with a person and you are trying to balance out your emotions, you're trying to balance out the situation because you are fearful of being deceived, or you are concerned that someone may be being deceptive in your environment, I feel like this is it's a fear that's not, what's the word, it's not a valid fear, because everything here is saying that, you know, these kind of cloudy thoughts, this is more in your thoughts. I don't see any real deception here from somebody else. I just see it more being about you, to be honest, Virgo, because we do have a lot of singular cards here. So if this isn't to do with the relationship, this is to do with material, your material world, and, you know, just, again, waiting for something, this waiting again. Right, so in your outcome, we have the Two of Wands. So there's a lot of wand energy here, action, there's a lot of passion, so, and we have the Four of Cups in reverse. So I do feel that, you know, there is a decision here to be made, or at least a choice. You know, this guy is he's looking at his own personal world, but he's also seeing the bigger picture. There's a bigger picture here for you. And again, I'm just getting this waiting energy from this. And I do feel that, you know, you are going to come out, whatever this hazy energy is this month, or that you're in currently, you are going to come out of this, and you are going to be more interested in taking an offer, taking an opportunity, because when I see the card upright, this is about, you know, being handed an opportunity from the universe, from the divine, from, you know, the heavens, or whatever you relate to. When I see it upside down, this is kind of coming out of that disinterest. It's about kind of, you know, seeing the opportunity, or seeing the light, you know, seeing this sun, seeing the light in this situation, and realizing that you're already victorious. You're already in a position where you're moving forward, you know? So let's do some clarification. Okay. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Please, one card for Virgo. Why is the Five of Pentacles here, please? Spirit, why is the Five of Pentacles? Whoa, too many cards. Well, I'm going to take the one that came over, okay? Because it flipped over, so that means it wanted to come out. So we do have the Eight of Rods, which is the Eight of Wands in the original Rider-Waite deck. And, you know, I feel like, again, this is fast action, this is communication. So I do feel that, you know, again, you've been waiting for something, and you've wanted to move it, and it's made you stressed out. I feel like, you know, this has been something where, you know, some of you may have had to move house. Some of you may have lost a home or lost a situation, and you've had to move quite suddenly. And, you know, you're really starting to come out of that now and starting to kind of see that you can move forward, but you're maybe not 100% clear with the moon here, and also the sun as the challenge, how things are going to work out. For others of you, I do see this being like a challenge, because the Five of Pentacles is that anxiety. You know, you've wanted things to move. You have been patient, but then more recently you may have really wanted to speed things up. But again, you are coming into that, so I don't see that as an issue. It is your past, so I don't need to go too far into that. Why is the Three of Wands here, please? Thank you. Yeah, okay, so again, I did mention a fire sign. So if you are dealing with a Leo, not necessarily just Leo, it could be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You know, there is a situation here where you haven't got communication with someone, and you're waiting. You may be waiting for this person to come back, because, you know, the Queen of Wands in reverse, I do, in this instance, let me see. I mean, this can be male or female, so please don't just consider that this is a woman. But yeah, I just feel like, you know, again, you're waiting, but I feel like if this is another person, you're unsure of whether they're going to be coming back. Again, this patience, you're having hard time feeling victorious right now. So if this is a fire sign that some of you are dealing with, you are just waiting for this fire sign to come back, and you're just not sure whether they are going to come back. That's what you're feeling. You're not sure whether they're interested, because with this here, in the outcome and the choices, maybe this is a choice for some people between another person. You know, the Two of Wands can represent that kind of energy. And I do see someone coming back and being interested here, emotionally interested. So if you are waiting for somebody to come back, I do feel that that person right now, because I do see this as a blockage, and it's your blockage because it's a clarifier for the Three of Wands. So it's that you're not sure that this person's going to come back, but I do see someone picking up interest here again. And for some of you on the work or material world here, I do feel maybe you are waiting again to kind of get your creative head back on. Maybe you've put a lot of effort in, and you know, you've just kind of felt worn out. Like I said, you've felt worn out. You're a bit hazy regarding what you're waiting for, and your creative juices may have kind of died out. You know, I see the Queen of Wands as she's very creative, she's proactive, she's feisty, she knows what she wants, but she's also very warm-hearted and kind. But in this instant, again, because it's a wand, I'm seeing quite a creative Virgo here. So if you are feeling, you know, you may be waiting for your passion to come back, or you may be waiting for your creative flair to come back, but it will. You're gonna be coming back into this interest. You're gonna make a choice, and it'll be a creative choice. It may be a partnership. Some of you may be working with another person, and this partnership is going to be really good, and it's going to pique your interest again in whatever this situation is. Okay, so why is the moon here for Virgo? Why is the moon here for Virgo's energy for the month of August? Why is the moon here, please? Card. Why is the moon here? What's confusing? Okay, that's too many cards. Sorry guys, if more than like 4 cards come out, especially from this deck, I won't take them because the messages get muddled. And yeah, if there's 3, that's fine. 4 is just too many. Okay, so we got this. Okay, give me one more, thank you. Ah, we got 2 more. Right, so these are all in the reverse. Again, we got a lot of pentacles here, so I really do, Virgo, I feel that this is definitely, I mean, this is your energy, however. What do we do? What do we have here? Yes, so this is good because, you know, yes, we have a bit of confusion, a bit of illusion, and a little bit of, maybe these are dream states as well, but we do have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, which is a good thing. So you know that you've come out of this poverty mentality or this anxiety, which is really good. But I do feel, you know, you're just, there is an element. I just feel, maybe you just feel a little bit uninspired because we do have Pisces here as well. So we got the Page of Cups in reverse and we have the Moon. So for some of you Virgos that are dealing with the Pisces, maybe that Pisces isn't coming through right now, or maybe this Pisces can be quite lazy, because we have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Usually the 9 of Pentacles, when she's upright, this is about independence and really reaping the rewards of what you've sown. You know, appreciating life's luxuries, feeling comfortable. So maybe somebody has made you feel uncomfortable, or just situationally you felt uncomfortable, but I do feel you've come out of this now, Virgo. You have been coming out of this, but maybe it was related to a Pisces. Some of you, it could be children. Again, we do have the Sun, which can be children, so there is a situation where maybe there are arguments with children, or arguments with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio. I am picking up Pisces or Cancer more here. But yeah, I do feel that maybe this offer, this kind of, if you are waiting on somebody, you're just not sure whether this is going to come in. Again, the Cup, you know, we do have in the outcome the Ace of Cups, so this is just your confused state. Again, I do sense that for some of you. This is just your confusion, thinking that something's not going to happen emotionally for you. You're just not going to get that complete happiness. Okay, let's see. Let's see if there are any advice cards for you here. I mean, actually, just to clarify, you know, we do really only have 2 major arcanas in this reading so far, and that is the Sun and the Moon. So this is definitely, this is polar opposite energy. Obviously with the Sun being in the challenge position, it does become a little bit more blurry. It becomes kind of a little bit dimmer, just like the Moon. So I do feel, again, this is your main challenge, is to get out of your own head, or, you know, if you are feeling a little bit confused, you know, go for a run. I know that sounds weird, but do something artistic, just, or go and meet friends and just really maybe speak to someone that can give you a better perspective, because I do feel, yeah, okay, let's have a look. Right. So I'm going to read these for you. In terms of this choice that is in the outcome position for you, Virgo, make a decision. So this is the Two of Swords, and it's all about kind of, you know, not making a decision, deciding to kind of sit on the fence, a bit of a stalemate, not really moving. When it's the other way around, this is someone making a decision. But I do feel that you're doing that this month. You're gonna move forward here. Maybe you just need a little bit of rest and recuperation after this heavy period. So yes, in the recent past here, you've probably had quite a bit of stress, a bit of anxiety. So to me, for some of you, this can just mean you need to just take some time out for yourself, recuperate, regenerate, and yeah, just really take a moment to breathe and think for yourself, and just really, you know, some of you may want to go and get a massage, or some of you may want to just really just spend some time on your own, or with friends. You know, maybe you are needing to see some friends and regenerate, recuperate with your friends here. Because yes, there is an element here of crying over spilt milk. There is this, you know, looking at maybe what you haven't got to what you do have still behind you. So yeah, if something has kind of happened where you are having a dispute, or you're feeling a dispute with a water sign, you may be feeling that loss. But what it's saying here is there's new opportunities coming in, and I do see this as earth again. You know, this could just be generally your energy, Virgo, but I do feel this solid, you know, you're going to be receiving a solid offer, or you're going to want to take a solid offer from someone when you kind of pick up your interest. So some of you have been feeling depressed or down. You're going to be coming out of that. This poverty thought process, this anxiety or depression or just illness, you're coming out of that. You just may be waiting. But yeah, I do feel, you know, good advice is that, you know, if you do need to just regenerate, go and have a laugh with your friends. Go out, enjoy yourself. Don't sit there pondering this situation and whether or not you can, you know, like, because this is just grief, and I see this as quite depressed card as well. So just try and see the light, you know. Try and see that the sunshine is there. It's waiting for you. Yes, you may be feeling slightly sullen right now. You may be waiting, and it's just making you feel really stressed out. But please understand that a new opportunity will be arriving. Good news. This is good news. It's communication. So whatever that means to you, Virgo, then know that the outcome of this is positive. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Virgo, this month. I hope that resonates, and please do drop me a comment or a like and a share and a subscribe. As you can probably see, I'm new to YouTube. I've been reading for a good while, but this is my first kind of set of readings on YouTube. So if this resonated for you and made sense, and you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me on my email address. My prices are below. And yeah, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in September. Take care.